What happens if you stop eating sugar for 14 days? Have you ever wondered what would really happen to your body if you stopped eating sugar for just 2 weeks? Not just cutting back, but truly giving it up? No cookies, no sugary drinks, no added sweeteners. The results might surprise you, and they could change your life. Let's start with something unexpected. You'll stop craving sugar. Sounds too good to be true, right? But it's real. Every time you eat sugar, your blood sugar spikes and then drops. That crash triggers your brain to want more sugar. It's a cycle. Eat, crash, crave. And it happens over and over. But once you stop eating sugar, your body stops that roller coaster. Your blood sugar stabilizes, your hormones settle, and most importantly, your cravings begin to fade. You'll actually feel more in control of your appetite, not constantly battling it. And speaking of appetite, you'll feel less hungry overall. Sugar doesn't satisfy hunger, it increases it. Why? Because it interferes with how your cells absorb energy. When you consume too much sugar, your body starts resisting insulin, the hormone that helps move nutrients into your cells. That condition is called insulin resistance, and it keeps your cells from getting the energy they need. So even if you've just eaten, you feel tired, foggy, and hungry again. Once you cut sugar, your cells start responding to insulin more effectively. That means your body can finally absorb nutrients and your hunger signals become normal again. You'll stop feeling like you're constantly hungry, even after a meal. But that's just the beginning. You'll start to feel more energized, especially after meals. Have you ever eaten something sweet, only to feel exhausted right afterward? That's your blood sugar crashing. High sugar levels make your brain sluggish. They slow your reaction time, drain your mental focus, and make you feel like taking a nap right after lunch. But when you're off sugar, your meals stop draining your energy. You feel steady, alert, and clear-headed. It's like waking up from a fog that you didn't even know was there. And yes, you'll start to lose weight, but not just fat. In the first few days of quitting sugar, most people lose several pounds of water weight. Why? Because insulin causes your body to retain sodium, and that sodium holds onto water. When insulin levels drop, you flush out the extra water. Your face looks less puffy. Your stomach starts to shrink. And then your body begins to burn fat, especially the stubborn fat around your belly. That's the sugar fat. And once you stop feeding it, your body starts using it as fuel. As your body adjusts, you'll also notice something else. Your mood begins to improve. Many people don't realize how closely sugar is tied to emotions. That afternoon irritability, that foggy, anxious feeling in the evening, often it's the sugar talking. When you stop feeding your brain sugar highs and crashes, something amazing happens. Your mood evens out. You feel calmer. You don't snap as easily. And that quiet, restless feeling in your chest, it begins to fade. Some people say they feel like themselves again. Others notice that they're more patient, less reactive, and more focused in conversation. Which brings us to another benefit, improved brain function. With more stable blood sugar and fewer inflammatory spikes, your brain can actually think more clearly. You'll notice stronger focus, sharper memory, better ability to concentrate on tasks without getting distracted. Many people say they feel like a mental fog has lifted. And then there's your skin. Yes, sugar affects that too. Clearer, healthier skin. When insulin rises, it boosts hormones like androgens, especially in women, and that can lead to oily skin and acne. In men, sugar can lower testosterone, which also affects skin health and other important functions. After just 2 weeks off sugar, many people notice fewer breakouts, less redness, and a brighter, more even complexion. Your skin reflects your internal health, and cutting sugar lets that health shine through. But it's not just about the outside. You'll feel less stiffness and inflammation. Joint pain, morning stiffness, that general creaky feeling when getting out of bed, these are often fueled by sugar. When you remove it from your diet, your body shifts to using fat for energy. That transition takes about 3 days, and yes, there might be a small adjustment period. But once your body adapts, inflammation drops. Less swelling, less pain, more flexibility. Even your arteries benefit. Sugar can inflame your blood vessels, increasing the risk of clots, high blood pressure, and heart disease. By cutting sugar, you're not just avoiding those problems, you're helping reverse them. You're giving your arteries a chance to heal. Let's talk about your liver. When you consume excess sugar, especially fructose, your liver gets overloaded and begins storing fat. This can lead to what's known as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, even in people who don't drink alcohol. But when you quit sugar, your liver finally gets a break. It can start burning off that stored fat. Over time, this reduces liver size, inflammation, and even your waistline because that belly fat, much of it is connected to liver health. And then there's your kidneys. High sugar levels can damage the delicate filters in your kidneys. It's why diabetes is one of the leading causes of kidney failure. But when you stop bombarding your body with sugar, you improve blood flow, reduce stress on the kidneys, and help them function better. For some, even minor reductions in sugar lead to noticeable improvements in energy, urination patterns, and overall well-being. So by the end of 14 days, what do you have? Less cravings, more stable energy, clearer skin, reduced bloating, less pain and inflammation, sharper focus, improved digestion, better sleep, and often measurable fat loss, especially around the belly and face. And here's the most important part. You've started a shift in metabolism. By switching your body away from sugar and toward fat as fuel, you've taken the first step toward long-term health, not just weight loss, but disease prevention, improved organ function, and mental clarity. Yes, those first 3 days can be tough. You might feel sluggish, irritable, or even lightheaded. But if you support your body with hydration, potassium-rich foods, leafy greens, and perhaps nutritional yeast for B vitamins, the transition becomes much easier. Stick with it. By day 14, most people say they don't miss sugar at all. And more importantly, they don't want to go back because the way they feel is so much better. So if you're wondering whether it's worth it to give up sugar, even just for 2 weeks, the answer is a clear, confident yes. Your body will thank you. Your mind will thank you. And if you stay consistent, your future self will thank you too.